Today I wanted to talk about three things that I want to see go away on the internet and in general. The first thing is people seem to think that the easiest choice is the right choice, and that's hardly ever true, whether it's shopping at Walmart, being rude to strangers, eating animals, using pesticides, driving, or maybe even just ignoring your dreams and your fantasies and staying at a job that you don't like and not going after your goals. Maybe it's okay to be uncomfortable a little bit. It's okay to exercise. It's okay to walk to the store instead of driving. And it's okay to be nice to someone who you see on the street. You don't have to have that wall up of being a stranger. And some things that are uncomfortable at first can become really good habits that really help the planet. The second thing is forcing traditional values onto other people. I think it's great that you have your own set of guidelines, but not everyone shares the same views. So whether it is slut shaming or gender stereotypes or religion or what sexual orientation you think is appropriate for people to have, it's not really your business. I think that we need to stop asserting judgments on people just because they are not the same as us. What made me think of this was I saw an article about a young boy who liked to wear dresses. And this is fine. I mean, he felt like he wanted to express himself in a more feminine way, and that's normal. It happens to kids all the time, whether or not you know about it because their parents kind of make them feel awkward about it or make them want to hide it. So this kid was being made fun of for wearing dresses, and his dad started wearing skirts to show that he was supporting his son and he wanted him to be able to do the things that made him happy. It's not hurting anybody, it's just not what you're used to. It's just a piece of clothing. If you see someone doing something out of the norm, I really want you to take a step back and think about whether or not they should be shamed or commended. If they're doing something that's out of the box and they're getting a lot of flack for it, is it even something that's affecting other people, or is it just people being pushed out of their comfort zones and lashing out? People don't fit into tiny, neat little boxes. Everyone has their own stuff, whether it's expressed and they're brave enough to show it, or they're internalizing it and keeping it private. Everyone has their own messy drama, and something that's so tame as just wanting to wear a dress is totally something that should be celebrated, not hidden. The third thing has to do with accountability. And this is mostly for your online presence, but I'm sure it spills over into other aspects of your life. So what I find a lot is that I will post something or I'll see something on someone else's page where someone will put up a picture and there's a nice little explanation and people will see the picture for 2 seconds, not even read what's going on, and then they will ask a question. And it bothers me for a lot of reasons. First of all, the person doesn't have time to repeat and answer all these questions over and over again, and it's pretty disrespectful to boot. Like, this person wrote something up for you. They took 10 times longer to write it than it would take you to read it. I promise you that. And instead of being thorough and thoughtful and accountable and being responsible for your own expansion of knowledge, people ask questions before they've even read the caption. If it's answered in the caption, it is unbelievably frustrating for me to have the question asked because it just makes it obvious that people don't even care what I've already said. They just want immediate satisfaction and they assume that they're the only person on the planet. And really, it takes a lot of time to answer all these people's no such thing as stupid questions, but repetitive questions, yes. In many cases, yes. Specifically, I will see someone post a photo and it will very clearly say in the caption, this is a color wheel and you have your primary colors and your secondary colors. And it's really easy to create secondary colors. You can make your own personalized, brilliant hues. Like, for example, orange is made from yellow and red. And someone will ask within a few minutes, but my paint kit doesn't come with orange, so how am I supposed to make a pumpkin? People aren't even willing to exert the effort of just reading the caption. I think that these three problems could be totally eradicated if people put a higher value on independence. If people respected individuality, authenticity, originality, and their own personal morality and listen to their own internal compass instead of doing what's conventional or popular or easy or feels better, I think that we would have a much better world. And I think that acceptance needs to become a fad and it needs to stick, and we need to stop passing judgment on other people and have a more positive, inviting, welcoming, compassionate world. So I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you soon.